Quick question, has the devil tricked you into believing you'll never overcome? So this is part 5 of our overcoming series. If you've missed any of the previous videos, then make sure you go back and watch from the beginning so you get the full context and you know exactly what we're talking about. The link for the playlist will be in the description. Now, in looking at our dysfunctions, those things that we've struggled to shake for years, I'm reminded of a particular part of the children of Israel's journey. I'm reminded of their bondage in Egypt and how God delivered them from a seemingly impossible situation. Now, we don't have enough time to go into all the details about it, but I do suggest that you take the time to read Exodus and get familiar with the story. But for today, I really want to focus on part of chapter 1. And here we read about how prosperous the children of Israel were. We see them growing stronger in number to the point where they're filling the land. Which brings us nicely into the verses for today's focus. It says, "Now there arose a new king over Egypt who did not know Joseph. And he said to his people, Behold, the people of Israel are too many and too mighty for us. Come, let us deal shrewdly with them, lest they multiply, and if war breaks out, they join our enemies and fight against us and escape from the land. Therefore they set taskmasters over them to afflict them with heavy burdens." Why were the Israelites enslaved and afflicted with heavy burdens? It was because they were a threat to the Egyptians. You see, the Egyptians saw a glimpse of their potential. And in an attempt to manage the threat and keep the Israelites from doing damage and escaping, they enslaved them. But doesn't that sound familiar? You see, Satan is a strategist who doesn't fight fair. So where he can sow seeds that will mislead and deceive us, he'll jump at the opportunity. And when it comes to those bondages, those addictions and those things you've wrestled with and been tired out by, can you see the enemy's deception? You see, he wants you to think, it's just who I am. There's no hope and this bondage is my life forever. When in reality, it's all just a huge lie, and one that seeks to help him achieve his goal of keeping you from the truth. The truth about how much of a warhead you are. The truth about how much damage you could potentially cause to the kingdom of darkness. The truth about the strength, power, and ability that God has placed in you in order to multiply the kingdom of light and pull souls out of the kingdom of darkness. You see, if he can stop you from seeing the truth, he can suppress you and your potential impact. Because no matter how much we say that we want to be used by God and used for his glory, if we're a slave to our dysfunctions, then our impact and our potential will always be limited. In the next video, we'll be continuing our example in Exodus and looking at one key reason why our attempts to break free keep on failing. If you're interested in hearing more on that, then make sure you're subscribed with notifications on. Has the devil tricked you into believing you'll never overcome? Peace.